Okay, so you want to say the prayer and get us started today?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Or were you asking me to say it?
Yeah.
Or oh, okay. We are so thankful that we have this chance to meet today so we can questions that we have, and then we can take this quiz, and please bless us that we will do good on it. Please bless us as we go throughout the rest of the week, that we will stay caught up on all of our homework and that we will be able to get everything else done that we need to. We are so thankful for all the blessings that thou give us, and we say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Pull up the homework stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what did you think of the homework so far?
I haven't done the MML stuff, but I started working on the worksheet things that are in today's section.
Yeah,
They weren't too bad.
that's good.
Yeah.
It's like, and I've done one of the MMLs so far, and it wasn't bad, but it was just like it gets like super big numbers and
Yeah.
having to do the whole um, rational roots theorem thing, and I'm just like, this is just annoying.
Yeah, it just takes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not too bad. So
Okay. So I did have a question. Have you read over the section about like horizontal and vertical asymptotes yet?
yeah, I understand what's it called? The vertical ones, but it's the horizontal ones that get me.
Yeah,
Is it the same?
yeah, I could not figure out the horizontal ones.
Yeah, it's just like reading in the book was complicated. It was like as x goes to infinity, that's your horizontal asymptote, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that does not make sense.
Let me pull up the book just to see if I can figure out. Maybe Ben has tips on how to figure it out.
Yeah, because he said he took this last semester, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully he's got some words of wisdom.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we have to use that on the quiz today, so that's
Yeah, it looks like it was just over the first like 2 lessons.
yeah.
Yeah, I looked at that and I was like, I know how to do this. This shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. The only bad part is that I have to write everything out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just start with 1A. Do we want to like call it out like what we think, or do we want to just like do it separate and compare answers?
I'm down for whatever. Like,
Okay. Um, let's like call it out. Just like talk it through, make sure I write all the steps down correctly and stuff.
yeah. So, I guess, so I guess the first thing that we need to do is like, we're going to use like the rational roots theorem, right? Like the whole
Right.
synthetic division, whatever. So I guess first we want to make sure it gets into that format. So we want to add 45 to both sides to make it all.
Okay, then add in the zeros.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. So did you get all the zeros and stuff?
Yep.
And you just got like the 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, 45?
For what?
Well, it's like, isn't it for, to do the rational roots theorem first, we have to do the whole, you take C and find all the possible combinations of that, and then use those to divide out the equation.
Um,
Or is there an easier way that I'm missing?
hey Ben.
Hey,
When I did it before, I did like the P over Q. So you do like 45 over 1, and then just find all the multiples, I guess, and then
Yeah,
do it from there. Yeah.
yeah, like that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. We're working on the group quiz right now. We're on 1A.
Okay.
I haven't gone very far.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing with it this week?
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good. Haven't gotten too far into it. But...
Yeah. Okay, how did you guys do on the test?
Good.
I did all right.
Choice, but like a 78 on the written.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I got about an 80 on the written. So, pretty good.
Nice. Cool.
How'd you do on it?
I did pretty well. Like I was pretty happy. I got 100 on the multiple choice.
Oh, sweet.
Then I can't remember what I got on the written, but I got overall I got like an 88. So I was like, I'm pretty happy with that grade.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, Chris, I got 1, 45, 9, 5, 3, and 15. Is that what you got?
That is.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And then we just do synthetic division for all of them, right?
Yep. Try and find which is the right zero.
Perfect.
So we're doing the GHOA number 1 and number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
It's like, well, right now we're working on the quiz for it.
Oh, we're on the quiz. Okay.
Yeah. And we're just on like 1A.
Okay.
Are you getting it at all, Rachel? Or
I've done a couple of them.
it's like it's just not working.
Yeah, I don't have any with a remainder yet.
Yeah.
So do you set these to 0?
Yeah. At least for number A we do. Letter A.
Yeah, I didn't get any with a remainder or with a remainder of 0.
Yeah. Me neither.
Really? None of them.
Yeah.
Did you remember to put your placeholder for X to the 3rd in?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and for regular X as well.
And for regular X?
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Those are just 1s, right?
Zeros.
Or 0s, yeah. And I guess 45 is just a big number. What the heck?
Yeah.
And it's like 1 is too small, but 3 is too big.
Right.
Right. So what are all the options? 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 45?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus or negative.
Plus or negatives? And 1, 0, 14, 0, 45 are the numbers you're using?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What are we missing? Nothing?
I'm sure there's something.
Were there any of them
Yeah.
that were close?
The closest one I had was like 1, but still it was
1.
Mm-hmm.
still had like a remainder of 30.
Yeah, that's 30. But that's only if we're checking for zeros, right? We can still
Yeah.
solve it for. Yeah, we're just solving the equations on this one, and we're not finding the roots, right?
Well, like by solving it, we're trying to
Find the zeros.
solve for x, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what's really screwing this one up is that every other number is a 0. So you're not like adding or subtracting anything.
Yeah.
Just wiping it out.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Wasn't there something we can do with it when there is a remainder?
Not that I can remember.
What section have we been in? I can't remember.
Chapter 3. Zeros with polynomials is 3.2 online.
Yeah, synthetic division to evaluate a polynomial. Yeah, it's just the remainder theorem. That's all we're doing on this one. Right?
Where is that?
3.2.
It's page 201 in the online book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's R equals P of C.
Yeah.
the P of C is equal to the remainder. Were we getting a consistent remainder?
Mm. No, it's kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
So which one would we use in that situation?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they didn't give us an X, right? They didn't give us an X minus.
No.
No.
So that's different. This one, yeah, it's just like we reset to 0 and find their roots. That's like,
And then solve. And like it doesn't work that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Synthetic division. We need to have the divider.
Right. Yeah.
But our dividers are 1 and 45. Where does it get into that when we use the first and last? Right here. The rational zero theorem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does it talk about never getting a 0, what to do?
I don't think so.
And there's no fractions, right?
No.
That we're missing? Because it's all over 1.
Right.
Yeah. And we've done both positive and negative.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a not solvable option? What do you call it? No roots? Does that just mean the graph doesn't cross X?
I have no idea.
Could be.
Technically, that's what it would be, right? If that's
Right. Yeah.
I guess we could run with that. Just put A, no roots.
Yeah, like no solutions. 'Cause, like,
What do you think?
Okay. We can do that.
Because I can't see or think of anything else that we could do for that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
No zeros. Okay. So what do we do for this one first?
For B.
Yeah.
Well, I remember in the reading, it's like with the whole absolute values, it's like the equation is equal to either like the positive or the negative. So it's like
Okay.
you just kind of have to do two different things. So it'd be like x squared plus 2x is equal to 5 minus x squared, or x squared plus 2x is equal to, and then you just times everything on the right by a negative 1. Then you get
To flip the
x
sign.
squared.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just solve both equations.
Gotcha. You don't set. You just solve for x.
What? Yeah, and then you just solve for x on both of the equations.
X equals 5/2 on one of them.
Yeah. For the other one, you have to use like the quadratic equation.
Quadratic formula.
Yeah, that one. The whole negative b.
Plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Yep.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Reset that to 0?
Yeah. It's equal at 0 and working out.
So when you put the x squared to the other side, what's that become?
When you take the x squared, it just becomes 2x squared.
2. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. You can't have a negative in the radical, right?
Like under the
Square root.
No, but I didn't get a problem with that. Like it came out to be positive.
It came out to be positive?
Yeah, because -5 times 2 times 4 gives you -40. I'm doing my math right.
-5
then-
times 2 times 4, right, is
Gives-
-40. That's what I got. Yep.
And then b squared, which is 4 minus a -40.
I got
I
a
was-
positive 40.
Okay, because that sign flips it.
Cancels it out.
Yeah.
So it ends up
I
being
would-
a positive 44.
Mhm.
I always forget that it's two separate things inside the radical there.
Yeah.
So you guys got positive 44?
That's under the radical.
Yeah. Okay. And then just simplify it all out by the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, take out-
Simplify it as much as you can.
So what did you guys get? Negative 1/2 plus or minus square root of 11 over 1? Or just square root of 11?
I got the square root of 11 over 2.
Yeah, I got
So just take the 4 to the 2.
Yeah, because like you can factor the 4 out of it, like out of this radical, and it becomes a 2. So 2 over 4 is 1/2, or the square root over 2. If that makes sense.
So you got negative 1/2
Mhm.
plus or minus
Mhm.
the square root of 11 over 2.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. So we'll move
And then
on.
we want to make sure to check our check your solutions, right?
Plug it back in.
Yeah,
Okay.
because not all of them actually work.
So will only one of those actually be what will solve this?
One or I think one or two.
Yeah, I
should
think
work.
it can't be either.
So there are 2 solutions to this one.
You think so? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I plugged in the 5 over 2, and I got that it didn't work out.
It's not working?
Yeah.
So I got a negative 5 over 2 for that one.
For that other equation.
Yeah.
Negative, huh?
Yeah, because
Oh, right.
you have a negative 5 plus x squared.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put the sign in. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
My positive. Okay. Good catch.
Oh, I guess they do both work out. Huh.
Okay, so we have x is equal to -5/2, and x equals -1/2 plus or minus the square root of 11/2.
Yes. But wait 1 second. Like it's a pain having to plug in the big radical number.
Yeah, right. So when you did the -5/2,
Mhm.
um, did basically everything was over 4 at one point? Because you squared everything up and then took the lowest common denominator?
I was just taking it as a decimal. So
We're
like
using
instead of
decimals? Okay. Was that easier?
instead of 5. Yeah, instead of doing 5/2, I just did
1 point,
was it 5/2?
1.5 or whatever, or 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. It's a lot easier than trying to have to get rid of the decimals or anything.
Right.
I think all 3 of them work.
Sweet.
Are you using a calculator to punch that in, Chris?
Yeah. And it's like, yeah.
Would the -5/2 not work? Because in the first part, wouldn't it be positive and the second part negative?
Yeah, but then with the absolute values, it makes them both positive.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Sweet. Forgot about that part.
What was the question there?
It's like, well, when you plug in the -5/2, the left side, it comes out as a positive 1 and 1/4. Like, what's that? I guess that'd be 5/4.
Yeah.
And then the other side comes out as a -1.25.
Uh-huh.
But then the absolute values make them both positive.
Well, no, okay, yeah.
Everybody good on that? Or
Yeah, I'm good on it.
Yep.
got it all written down?
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, and let's move on to number 2.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Everybody know what to do on this one?
So once you get it like I got 2 as one of the zeros.
Uh-huh.
Are you able just to take the numbers that you got at the bottom and factor those out to figure out the remaining zeros?
Yeah.
So it'd be negative 4x squared plus 6x minus 4.
Wait.
Or x. Or what do you do? Do you just drop off one of the exponents?
So for the first part of the equation, you did 2, and you got like the 1, -4, 6, -4.
Yep.
So yeah, then the new equation, so it'd be like x minus 2 times x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6x minus 4.
Say that one more time.
So with the whole like that 1, -4, 6, -4, it basically means the x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6x minus 4.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like that's the
So
big equation.
That's the part I'm never sure about is you don't just drop off one of the exponents because we divided, like since it was x to the 5th at the beginning, how did we get to x to the 3rd?
Well, out of that big equation, you can factor out an x out of all of it. So
Okay.
then it goes down to x to the 4th, and then like doing the whole synthetic division, it gives you another spot for it. So if we were to write that out, it would be,
so at the very beginning, you can factor out an x out of everything.
which drops it down to the highest power is the 4th.
And then after we divide, it drops it down another one. And
Yes.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Not a problem.
And then with the x to the 3rd minus 4x squared plus 6x minus 4, do you just break that down into 2 different, like I pulled out x squared outside of x minus 4 and 2 outside of 3x minus 2?
Wait, what? What happened?
What's the next step you did after?
After I got like the x cubed minus 4x squared, all that. Then I just went in and did synthetic division again.
Mm-hmm.
So you take the, yeah.
Oh. Do the first and last again?
Yeah, which it's a lot easier this time. It's just 1 and 2. And yeah.
1 and 2. Why not 4?
All right. Yeah, and 4. My bad. I didn't get to 4 though, so.
Gotcha. What am I messing up here? I'm not getting any.
I got 2. Doesn't 2 work?
Just 2. Let me see. Did I mess that up? So our numbers are 1, -4, 6, and -4.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 is 2 is 4, makes 10. 10 is 20.
I got to like first you just like bring down that 1.
Uh-huh.
1 times 2 is 2. -4 plus 2 because it's another -2.
Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay. Yeah, this stays negative.
Yeah.
-4 and 2. Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
So then you just plug in 2 back into the original. Perfect.
Yep. Worked out.
Mm-hmm.
What's are we on to number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3A.
What's the first step on this one?
The cost of making X amount of plates of food for Gene to sell at the farmer's market is given in dollars by C. Find the number of plates of food for which. I think what we do is we plug in 8350 for
Uh-huh.
C and then solve for X.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we get rid of the radical first?
Yeah,
By
so you
by
want to get
squaring?
You want to get it
Every-
by
and then square both sides.
You said you want to get it by itself and then square both sides?
Yeah, so you want to get
5.5 over?
yeah.
yeah.
Do we FOIL that out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get like 21.56.
Like you factored it all out, then did the quadratic formula and everything.
So you punch that into the quadratic formula? Oh, I just kept going. Okay. I just kept solving for x.
Yeah, so it's like after you like factor it all out and get everything on the same side, I just plugged it into the quadratic formula.
So what was your formula after you FOILed it out? Factored it?
After I factored it, my equation was 0.25 x squared minus 91.50 plus 1972.25.
That's what I got too.
0.25.
0.25. And like I worked it all out and it all came out nicely. So
And where did okay, yeah, I got you. That's right where that is.
okay.
So oh, okay. That's where you did it. Just got the 8x over there. And then you plug that into the quadratic.
Mhm.
Okay. So what's the telltale sign when you know you got to use the quadratic formula?
I just do it when like the highest exponent is x squared, and like and then there's something in front of that x squared. Like
Oh, yeah, some kind of a.
yeah, if there's like any number that isn't 1, then it's like I don't know how to factor that just by looking at it, so I figure it's easier just
Oh, yeah, that's right. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I use the. Gotcha.
yeah.
So that came out good.
Yeah.
I'm good. We don't have to waste time. Let me run through that. I can do it later.
Rachel, do you have it?
I'm almost there, yeah.
Okay.
So since B is a negative, does it change when you plug it in? Does it become a positive?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You guys been enjoying this warm weather?
Yeah.
It's always warm where I'm at,
It's
so.
been nice. Yeah, whatever. California.
Like the only thing that sucks is like since I also have classes up on campus, it's like, yep, nice weather, but I have to wear jeans all the
Oh
time.
yeah, true.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You can wear some dress pants. They're a little lighter.
Yeah. And like it doesn't help that the last class that I have on Monday, Wednesday, Friday is like they're 15, like I have a 15-minute gap. It's like they're right back to back and they're on opposite ends of campus.
So you're hustling.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like I start down at the bottom of the hill and I have to go all the way up the hill.
Of
I've done
course.
that a couple times. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What
it's like it's hot, I'm
have
wearing
you had
pants,
classes
and I have
in
to go
science
uphill.
building?
What?
Have you had any classes in the new science building yet?
No, I just have it in the Romney.
I've had some in the science and technology. It's a really nice building.
I'd go there just to study. It's super nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's like
the classrooms are really nice too. Yeah.
it's when it's like my father-in-law actually, like, he's a professor on campus, so like his office is in that building.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. They have some sweet offices. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
But yeah, I was shocked at just the quality of that building is super nice.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
What
Okay.
classes do you have there, Rachel?
I had CS 124 in there. But I'm gonna have a lot more in there. Half my major is like computer science stuff, so I'll be in there a lot.
Yeah. Alrighty. Rachel, you got through that first part?
Yeah, I got 343 and then 23.
Like, and I just went in, plugged it back in,
Uh-huh.
and I got like the 343 doesn't work, but the 23 does.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. So
Okay. So we're ready to move on to B.
So it cost them $23 to make $83.50 for the plates.
No, it cost him $83.50 to make 23 plates.
23 plates. Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty.
Almost there.
One last part.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So for $4.49 a plate,
What is the minimum number of plates that GN must make to sell to make a profit?
you just divide 83.50 by 4.49.
No. I don't think so.
That seems too easy.
Yeah.
Because if they were selling them for $4.49 a plate,
hmm
and then to make a profit, she has to make over 83.50, right?
Well, that's if she makes 23 plates.
If the food sells for what is the minimum number of plates? Okay, so yeah. So it'd be 449x.
Number of plates.
Plus 83.50, right?
So 149 should be
So
greater
the
than.
equation will be 4.49x. Do we use the 23 plates somehow?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty sure this is inequality thing,
Uh-huh.
and it's supposed to be like 4.49x.
Uh-huh.
That's how much money he will make. Should be
Right.
greater than
Ah.
0.5x plus the square root of 8x plus 5,000.
Oh, the original.
That's
So
Okay.
just put it in the original equation.
right, because the money he makes should be bigger than the cost.
Right.
And the cost is equal to that. Okay. So
Yeah. And then I guess we just do it all over again.
Perfect.
basically what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So did you just go 4.49 minus 0.5
Yep.
x? Okay.
And we just use the quadratic equation again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what after you did you get 3.99x squared?
Well, 3.99x, and then you have to square it all.
To get rid of the radical?
Uh-huh.
So that would get you 3.99x squared is greater than 8x plus 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, did you just FOIL it out again?
What do you mean? FOIL what out?
The 3.99x squared. Or am I not seeing that right?
You don't need to like FOIL anything. You just square the 3.99, and it gets you what it's supposed to be.
Okay, I follow you. I wasn't seeing that right. You guys getting some ridiculous number in the square root?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you use the negative, does it flip the -4 into a +4?
Yep.
And the regular B into a -B? Okay. Huh. I'm confused. I got the same thing for some reason. I don't know what I did different.
What do you mean you got the same thing?
I must have done something weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, after I got it all out, I just kind of rounded up. And I got 18. 18 dishes.
Okay.
And it's like, and I plugged 18 back into that original equation,
Mhm.
and 18 times the 449 gives you 82. And then I plugged it into the other side, and it came out to be like 12
Mhm.
approximately. So, my God, if he makes 18 plates, he will make a 10-cent profit. So
Okay.
Technically, that's a profit.
it's
Yeah.
a profit. Yeah. It was just rough because it wasn't giving you nice numbers. It was like,
Yeah.
here's a decimal to like 5 places. I don't want to deal with that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all over the place on that one for some reason.
It's like, and yeah, I was pretty scatterbrained on it too, but I got the right answer. So
That's all that matters.
I guess like if you really wanted to, you could do it a long way and just like pick random amounts of plates and wait for it to get really close to each other.
Right, right. Which I know there's a way to load that into your graphing calculator.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Matrix,
Yeah.
and it's pretty handy, but I'm not exactly sure on the steps.
Yeah. I mean, like, I haven't gotten a graphing calculator yet. I just have like this normal scientific one that I use for chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
And so it's just like plugging in one number at a time.
Yep.
It's really annoying on these.
I know other
gigantic
pre-calc classes, they require a graphic calculator. I'm surprised we're not using one in this class.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in the syllabus, it's like you don't have to get a graphing calculator because we'll include one online for you. And I was like, I haven't seen a graphing
haven't
calculator yet.
And I know you can download one on a Droid. It's a free download.
Mhm.
If you're interested, save you $80 if you have a Droid.
Yeah, I think I might just go and buy a graphing calculator pretty soon because, like, I'm in the beginning of my math classes, so I'm most likely going to have to use one.
You're gonna need it. But I know that what you have is very popular. A lot of people, even in the higher up maths, they end up using that over their grapher.
Yeah, and it's like I'm able to get stuff and I know how to use it. It's just whenever I have to graph.
I think that's the one they recommend we buy if we do buy one in this class. The one you have.
TI-30.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
Okay, I got it all written.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay. So, our next meeting Monday at 11, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
I will be there this time.
We missed you, Chris.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Cool.
See you.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. See ya. Have a good week.